So, what is Pep Guardiola's legacy as a club manager now that he has decided to leave Manchester City? Okay. Now, the news at the point of this video being made is not 100% confirmed, but it certainly does seem to be the case that according to the newspapers, Pep Guardiola will probably leave Manchester City in the next few days. Okay. So, what is his legacy as a club manager? Now, I'm going to give you a balanced perspective. I know that there's a trend amongst Liverpool fans, of which I am one, to say that Pep Guardiola is a checkbook manager. He spent hundreds of millions of pounds. He wouldn't have achieved all these things without the money. That is fine. It is very easy to say that, and that is the trendy thing to say at the moment. But a lot of the fans that are saying this are very young. They have not seen the Pep Guardiola Barcelona team of circa 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012. Okay, now this was a Barcelona team where six of the players in the starting lineup, sometimes it was even seven, sometimes it was eight, members of the starting lineup in that Barcelona team were actually players that had come through the famous La Masia Youth Academy at Barcelona. So he did not spend much money there. And people will say, well, Barcelona are always producing tremendous players. Why should Pep Guardiola get the credit for that? Well, I'll tell you what the reason is. It's because he was the coach of the youth team before they came into the first team. Okay, so Pep Guardiola's legacy, I think, is a great one. I think people will say the money is the main factor. I personally don't believe that. I believe that he is someone who has spent money, but I also believe that he has developed youth players. I also believe he has improved players. I believe he is perhaps the greatest coach in terms of improving players in the history of the game. And I think that Pep Guardiola leaves with his head held high. Some will say the greatest club manager of all time. I'm not sure about that personally, but I do say that he has produced, without question, the greatest club side of all time, which was the Barcelona team of the late 2000s. So this was the team that had in it Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, Pedro, David Villa, and of course Lionel Messi. So I think he leaves with his head held high, although it could be the case that he's leaving partially because of the 115 charges that are coming Manchester City's way. Perhaps he's going to jump off the Titanic before it sinks. Okay, we will find more out about that as the legal proceedings go on. Okay, but I think his legacy is secure. He is certainly one of the greatest managers of all time.